I'm on my smoke break. Let me put this out. I gotta talk to you, man. You know how we do each one teach one, right? Alright, check it out. Look, you got a savings account, right? Alright, check this. We've been doing this shit all along. Let me tell you about wealth, about family wealth, about building wealth. You know about the stock market? I didn't know either, right? But all we know is some money in that mug. We know it's money in there though, right? That's a misconception about you gotta be rich to be in the stock market or invest in stocks. They got stocks from $1. They got penny stocks. They got stocks from $1 to $500,000, one share. All right, but how do we get into it, right? Okay, check this out, right? First of all, let me tell you, during the pandemic thing, everybody was home doing nothing or whatever. I dove in and taught myself and learned the stock market. Now I know what it is. Now I'm trying to teach people. Found people with the same ideas as me, trying to teach people along the way, and they helped me even more because they further. So now I'm passionate about it because building wealth is where it's at. So this is how it works, right? You buy stocks for beginners at a low price and you sell it at a high price. All right, so I'm telling you, because if you know about selling drugs in the street, you can wrap your mind around this. You take that same energy and you apply it to the stock market. We buy at a low price, sell high, right? All right, you can dig it. So boom, there it is. Did you know that? Now is the time that wealth is built because we're in the bear market. Bear market means the stock have been dropping over the past 6-7 months, maybe longer than that. But did you know we've been on a bull market for the last 10 years, meaning the stocks have been going up. So they go up more than they come down. But when they come down, that's the time to buy because you can do what? Ride the stocks back up. You buy low, sell high. Sound familiar? You need to wrap your head around this, right? So what you do, you take your savings account, your money that's in your savings is doing nothing for you. If you put $200 in every month, at the end of the year, you have $2,400. That's for 12 months, right? No gains, no nothing, because the bank only give you 0.001%, if that. In a 10-year, 5-year span, you might have minus what you put in, so it don't make sense to leave your money there, right? Right. That's why I'm saying this. So check it out. You know what a Roth IRA is? All right, me either. I had to find out too. So dig this. A Roth IRA is like a house. Picture this, it's like a house. And inside that house, you can store money, bonds, and stocks. You can trade inside that house and everything. The thing about it is, a Roth IRA is a tax shelter, meaning the money you put in there, you aren't taxed for it. Neither are the gains that you gain while they're in there. They're not taxed. You have to open up a Roth, right? And you have to agree to leave it in until you're 59 and a half years old. If you're close to 59 and a half, the minimum years you have to leave it in is 5. But the government and the federal deal with the Roth IRA thing is that after 59 and a half years of age, you can withdraw tax-free if you truly saving your money. It should be saving in the stock market, not in the savings account. You get me? You put money in the savings account to save it, not to spend it. You should have that same idea and mindset with the stock market. Watch these stocks grow. Here's the beautiful part. Most stocks, not most, but some of them, have what you call a dividend. And the dividend is what they pay to the shareholders. You dig what I'm saying? So for example, if a stock was $10, the dividend might be 25 cents a share. So you get paid for carrying that stock. Imagine if you had X amount of stocks, how much dividends you have being paid according to the amount of stocks you got. See, that's where the passive income come in at. Do your savings do that? I ain't think so. Let me tell you about the dividends too. When you pass away, if you got stocks, you got shares, them dividends, they carry on. They go to your youth or whoever you designate your stocks too. You dig what I'm saying? So some kids in rich families are born owning companies, born into them dividend checks. And dividend checks don't stop. This is passive income. Them stocks is making money for you while you sleep. So while you have your money sitting in a savings account doing nothing, it needs to be in the stock market behind some stocks, growing, and at least paying you dividends for holding them stocks. You getting kickbacks from that. That's money working for you. So check it, right? So in essence, if you said, I want my stocks to pay a bill, well, you know how many shares you have to get to pay that whatever your bill is according to the amount of dividends they give you. And the money is working for you while you sleep. That's passive income. This is what the rich people don't want you to know. You got to wrap your head around it and start learning about investing, financials. I ain't never had a class about financials. In school, have you? But this is where we start. We learn how to invest because we weren't taught financials. We've been doing the wrong thing. Now we know we got to wrap our heads around this, educate ourselves, and let's get this money and set up this future wealth for our use. Leave something behind. You know what I mean? It's assets over liabilities, especially now while we in the bear market and these stocks that we know, like, and love are at all-time lows. You know what I mean? We ain't seen these prices in the last 10 years. This is when you come and scoop up. It ain't gonna last as long, people. We coming out of the pandemic thing. We went into a war from after that. What you think gonna happen after that? Recession. They not telling you this, but it's gonna be there. Which means is we gonna have some time to buy these compressed stocks for the low. So get some money up and start investing. And in the next 6 to 8 years, watch how them stocks double, triple. Cash out if you want, or let it keep growing, because you're still gonna have dividends if you're getting the right stocks. Let's wrap our heads around this and get this paper, man. If you don't know how to sign up for a brokerage to open up an IRA, I'm gonna leave you a link through Webull. That's one of a lot of different platforms that you can open up a brokerage account on. You can open up a brokerage account or a Roth IRA. You can put a maximum of $6,000 in the Roth IRA a year. If you're over the age of 50, if you're 51 and up, you can put a maximum of $7,000. Idealistically, it's like a 10-year plan. You know what I mean? 10, 15, 20, depending on what your age is, wherever you want to get in a savings account plan. IRA stands for Individual Retirement Account. You dig what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it's for. It's to retire on. I want you to open up a Roth IRA because we're in this for the long run. If you open up a brokerage account, that's that quick flip money now. You can buy it today, sell it tomorrow, take the money out. So I got this link, this Webull link, where you can start off investing, and they give you some free stocks and they give me some free stocks just for giving you the link to join. It's a win-win for both of us. So get them a link, tap in, and let's learn how to invest and get this money together. If you like this information, please like and subscribe to the channel. Spread love, send it to somebody who needs to hear this information. Other than that, peace, just be love.